The Code of Life. The Human Genome Project. DNA, definition. Deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA is a molecule that contains the instructions an organism needs to develop, live, and reproduce. These instructions are found inside every cell, and are passed down from parents to their children. DNA structure. DNA is made up of molecules called nucleotides. Each nucleotide contains a phosphate group, a sugar group and a nitrogen base. The four types of nitrogen bases are adenine, A, thymine, T, guanine, G, and cytosine, C. The order of these bases is what determines DNA's instructions, or genetic code. Similar to the way the order of letters in the alphabet can be used to form a word, the order of nitrogen bases in a DNA sequence forms genes, which in the language of the cell, tells cells how to make proteins. Another type of nucleic acid, ribonucleic acid, or RNA, translates genetic information from DNA into proteins. The entire human genome contains about 3 billion bases and about 20,000 genes. Nucleotides are attached together to form two long strands that spiral to create a structure called a double helix. If you think of the double helix structure as a ladder, the phosphate and sugar molecules would be the sides, while the bases would be the rungs. The bases on one strand pair with the bases on another strand, adenine pairs with thymine, and guanine pairs with cytosine. DNA molecules are long, so long, in fact, that they can't fit into cells without the right packaging. To fit inside cells, DNA is coiled tightly to form structures we call chromosomes. Each chromosome contains a single DNA molecule. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, which are found inside the cell's nucleus. DNA discovery. DNA was first observed by a German biochemist named Friedrich Miescher in 1869. But for many years, researchers did not realize the importance of this molecule. It was not until 1953 that James Watson, Francis Crick, Maurice Wilkins, and Rosalind Franklin figured out the structure of DNA, a double helix which they realized could carry biological information. Watson, Crick, and Wilkins were awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1962 for their discoveries concerning the molecular structure of nucleic acids and its significance for information transfer in living material. Related, Unraveling the Human Genome. 6 molecular milestones. Review/explain. Types of nucleic acids. What are the two types of nucleic acids? Ribonucleic acid. RNA, single-stranded. Deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA. Double helix. Twisted ladder. DNA. Deoxyribose sugar. Base pairs. ATGC. Phosphate. Most importantly, contains the code for all the proteins in the body. DNAST4. DNAST5. 50BLDGBLKS5. RNA. Ribonucleic acid. RNA. Sugar and phosphate backbone. Differs from DNA. Single-stranded. Ribose sugar. Base pairs AU, GC. Are there TS in RNA? A. You know TS in RNA. RNA assists DNA in manufacturing needed proteins. Questions. Name one difference between DNA and RNA. DNA double helix, RNA single-stranded. DNA-AT, RNA AU. DNA deoxyribose sugar, RNA ribose. What is a similarity of DNA and RNA? G binds with C in both DNA and RNA. Both have sugar and phosphate backbone. Elaborate. Make a key for your DNA model. Label each of the following components: cytosine, adenine, guanine, thymine, phosphate, deoxyribose. DNA. What is the main job of DNA? It contains the code for the proteins an organism may produce. What are the basic units or monomers of DNA? Nucleotides make up DNA. Where is DNA found? It is found mostly in the nucleus of a cell making up its chromosomes. RNA. What is the main job of RNA? It retrieves the protein code from DNA and carry out the processes needed to produce proteins. What are the basic units or monomers of DNA? Nucleotides. Where is RNA found? It is found both inside and outside of the nucleus.